WILLOWWOOD, pilot, written by Christopher Locke. Fade in. Interior, Jasmine's apartment, night. A computer screen. A Word document, blank. Jasmine waits, 20s. Stares numbly at the screen, praying for the words to write themselves. Bloodshot eyes. She's been at this for some time. She puts her hands on the keys, hesitates, lowers them without typing a word. The clock, 12:49 a.m. She takes a breath, puts her hands on the keys, then drops them. Again. 12:50 a.m. She shoves her chair back. Series of shots. In the bathroom, Jasmine opens a pill bottle, pops one. She sits on her bed, plays a video game. Behind her, the dock is still blank. Headphones on, lip syncs Brandy by Looking Glass. Pops another pill. Lies on the floor, sobs uncontrollably. At the fridge, eats jelly straight from the jar. She cuts a pill in half, pops one half. She considers, pops the other. The clock, 1:37 a.m. Back at the computer, she finally starts to type. A sigh of relief. She stops and reads what she wrote. Exterior, Jasmine's apartment building, night. Cheap. A second floor window opens. Out flies a computer keyboard, landing on the sidewalk by the trash cans. Interior, Jasmine's apartment, night. Jasmine flops on her bed, dead weight. A beat, then the door slams in the next room over.
Who the fuck is Kimberly?
The shrieking voice is coming through an air vent. Jasmine pulls a pillow over her head. She knows what's coming.
She that bimbo you were chatting up in the hospital at my cousin Janice's breast production?
I didn't work a 3.5-hour shift to come home and get fucking screamed at.
The pillow's not working. Jasmine lifts the mattress off her box spring, slips in between them. Cut to, later. Jasmine's still under the mattress, staring into space.
I've never even been to Seattle.
I found the plane ticket.
I told you not to go through my Aquaman lunchbox, you silly bitch.
Cut to, even later, Jasmine's still awake, looks half dead. The fighting has ceased. Now they're, well...
Hada! I'm sorry I went through your fishman lunchbox.
Oh, fuck. Yes, it's Aquaman. Will you marry me? Oh, God.
Yes, fuck yes!
Cut to, morning, quiet. Jasmine sleeps, drool pooling. Her flip phone vibrates. She wakes, checks it. An odd look. Exterior, Jasmine's apartment building, day. Jasmine hops on her bike, rides down the street, passing a street sign, WILLOWWOOD, Massachusetts. Population 11,372. A man mows his lawn, not a care in the world. A boy plays basketball in his driveway. The ball rolls into the street. Jasmine stops, tosses it back. A woman in her mailbox, sifting through mail. She waves.
Hi, Jasmine.
Jasmine waves back. Rides through her picture-perfect town. Interior, pizza parlor, day. Sheldon Calico, 20s, sits in a corner booth. Fingers tapping, eyes darting. Neurotic, to say the least. A waitress fills Sheldon's water glass. He shoots her a narrow glance as she leaves. He pours the water out the open window beside him. Jasmine enters, spots Sheldon, sits across from him. It's familiar, but tense. A beat, then.
How you been?
Same old. Surprised you called. Everything okay?
No. I don't really know.
Jasmine checks her watch covertly, counting the seconds.
You want to talk about it?
I don't really know how to...
Sheldon takes a deep breath, then, deliberately.
Every single day of my life is exactly the same.
Jasmine nods, sighs.
Well, Sheldon, we're still young and figuring out how the world works and deciding what we want to do with our lives. And I think it's normal for life to feel monotonous or boring or pointless at times, and we just have to sort of plug along and keep...
No, Jazz, listen to me.
Sheldon scans for anyone in earshot. He leans in.
Every single day of my life is exactly the same.
I don't... Did I miss something the first time?
The waitress returns, pours water for Jasmine. She offers a refill to Sheldon. He shakes his head. The waitress splits. Jasmine raises her glass to her lips. Sheldon snatches it, tosses the whole glass out the window. It shatters.
Do you know the Altamont?
On Cedar?
Sheldon pops up, tugs Jasmine's arm toward the exit.
Where are we going?
To the Altamont.
Why?
Sheldon stops, turns, grabs both sides of Jasmine's face, squeezing her cheeks.
Because I'm gonna wake you up, Jasmine. I'm gonna wake you the fuck up.
Exterior, Altamont house, day. Stupid rich. Exterior, Altamont house, backyard, day. The hedge fence rustles. Sheldon and Jasmine emerge. Jasmine is covered in sticky birds. Sheldon has none. Laughing from an open back window. Sheldon and Jasmine drop down, crawl to the window.
Look, Jasmine, I know things between us didn't end well, and we both said some really messed up things way back when.
God, you make it sound like we dated.
Yeah, you wish, bitch. I just want you to know, whatever happens, no matter how crazy I sound, I am not messing with you. We haven't talked in years, and I just know who else I could turn to. And you came. I appreciate it.
It's fine. What are we doing here?
Just look.
Sheldon pokes his nose over the windowsill. Jasmine does the same. Peers inside at interior Altamont house, kitchen, day. Must have sucked Williams Sonoma's dick to get this kitchen. Barbara Altamont, 40s, classically beautiful, places 3 bagged lunches on the counter. Richard Altamont, 40s, suit and tie, everyday kind of guy, reads the newspaper. Barbara tops off Richard's coffee cup.
Like the new brew?
Delicious, hun.
I've been trying a few mixes of my own. Glad to hear I'm improving.
Barbara returns to the counter. Richard makes sure her back is turned. He grimaces, dumps the coffee into the trash can.
Definitely better than last time.
We hear the laughter of a studio audience.
The hell was that?
The Altamont children enter the kitchen together. They are Samantha, 18, the hottest girl in school, and she knows it. Russ, 15, the gum under the bleachers of the high school hierarchy. Kelly, 5, pigtails, overalls, little tomboy with attitude. They each grab a lunch, give Barbara a cheek kiss.
Kids,
The kids wait. Barbara crosses the kitchen to Richard.
we need to talk about something.
Are you guys getting divorced? No, sweetie. Can we have 2 Christmases anyway?
More studio laughter. Sheldon rolls his eyes.
Your mother was cleaning out the couch cushions and she found this.
Richard pulls a pack of cigarettes from his pocket. The audience gasps.
Would anyone like to explain? Sam?
And have ashtray breath? No thanks.
All eyes turn to Russ, who sweats like Orson Welles on a Stairmaster.
Girls, wait outside.
Samantha and Kelly exit. Russ cracks.
I didn't smoke them, I swear. I was holding them for a friend.
Richard sighs, pats his lap. Russ sits.
Look, son, doing favors for your friends is a good thing. But when they start to take advantage of you, you need to stand up for yourself. Your mother and I are glad you told us the truth.
Richard hugs Russ. The audience awes. Cheesy as hell.
So, for telling the truth, does that mean I can take the day off?
Nice try.
They laugh. The studio audience laughs, until the laughter is silenced by a grotesque gagging.
What on earth was that?
Outside, Sheldon projectile pukes on the lawn. Jasmine recoils.
Ugh, sick.
Sheldon books it through the hedges. Jasmine follows. Exterior, street, day. Sheldon leans against a tree, spits up. Jasmine catches up.
The hell was that? You got some on my shoe, damn it.
This is worse than I thought. I don't want to spring this all on you so fast, but looks like I don't have a choice. We must go.
Now where?
The command center.
Exterior, Calico House, day. A cheap ranch house. Sheldon and Jasmine walk up the driveway to the attached garage.
Look, I have some stuff to do today, so I should probably...
New keyboard?
What? No.
You know what, you're right, it might be beneficial to start buying in bulk.
Sheldon lifts the door, hits the light. Jasmine blinks it in. Once her eyes adjust, they grow wide with fear. The garage is covered with photos of the Altamonts. School photos of the kids, wedding photos of Mr. and Mrs., newspaper articles of Samantha winning junior prom queen, and Kelly's induction into the Brownies, or some dumb shit, etc.
I've been conducting surveillance on the Altamonts for the last few weeks now. For so long I felt like something was possessing me, like I'm on autopilot, day after day, just going through the motions, no control. But then I found this site and it all clicked. Tried to find another explanation, but I can no longer deny the truth.
Jasmine swallows hard.
Which is?
Sheldon grabs her shoulders.
You, me, and everyone else in the town are background characters in the TV show starring the Altamonts. Our entire reality is a basic cable family sitcom.
Jasmine looks at him, deadpan. Sheldon turns, grabs photos from his desk, and turns back.
You think I'm crazy, I know, but
Jasmine's gone. Exterior, street, day. Jasmine sprints into frame.
Help! Please!
Jasmine, listen to me!
Sheldon gives chase, closing the gap. Jasmine slips off her shoe. She whips it at Sheldon, smacking him in the mouth.
Ah, puke!
Jasmine takes off. Sheldon watches her gain distance.
Don't do this! I need you!
Passing elderly woman, 70s, admires Sheldon's display.
Stay strong, young man. You shall come around.
Thanks, Mrs. Combs. Love the dress.
Off Sheldon, watching Jasmine disappear down the street. Exterior pizza parlor day. Jasmine unlocks her bike. Sweaty, one-shoed, covered in sticky birds. A tap on her shoulder. The waitress. None too pleased. Jasmine glances behind the waitress, sees a busboy cleaning up the shattered water glass. Jasmine huffs, pulls out her wallet. Exterior, Jasmine's apartment building day. Jasmine locks up her bike. She walks to her gate and face plants. She looks back at what she tripped on, her computer keyboard. Jasmine grimaces, slumps inside. Dissolve to exterior, Jasmine's apartment building day. The next day, Jasmine, dressed business casual, exits, hops on her bike. As she rides, she passes a WILLOWWOOD sign. A worker paints over the population, changes it from 11,372 to 11,371. The lawnmower man now plants flowers. Jasmine gives a worried look. The same boy plays basketball. The ball rolls into the street. Jasmine stops, picks up the ball, lip quivering.
Hi, Jazz.
Jasmine screams. She instinctively throws the ball. Whomps the woman by the mailbox in the face. She falls back, blood running from her nose. Jasmine and the boy's mouths hang agape. They share a glance. Jasmine pedals off, fast. The boy's mother, 30s, exits their house. She sees the woman's bloody nose. She glares at her son. Off the boy, bracing for an earful. Exterior, office building day. Sign out front, Vale's Appliances. Picture of a douchebag modeling a vacuum cleaner, pointing a finger gun. Interior, Derrick's office day. Meet the douchebag. Derrick Vale, 22, sits with an obnoxious grin slapped on his smug face. Feet up like he owns the place, because he does. The walls are covered with ads for the company's various appliances, all featuring Derrick as the model. Across the desk sits the eager Sally, 20s.
I must say, we were very impressed with your resume and would love to have you join our team. Now, you will need to be drug tested. Our expense, of course.
No problem at all.
Killer. And listen, I'm no square, so weed, something small, don't sweat it. We just don't want you pulling a river phoenix in the lobby, am I right?
Definitely. It's actually a relief to hear you say that.
Oh, so you like to play that green saxophone, huh?
Never heard that one before, but totally.
Totally! Great, great. Well, tell you what, you can totally get the fuck out of my office.
What?
Derrick hits the intercom.
Carol, call security. I have an irate applicant in my office.
Are you serious?
Likely under the influence of illegal narcotics.
Sally leaves in a puff. Secretary Carol enters.
We don't have security, sir.
It's fine, she came down.
Jasmine's here.
Send her in.
Carol steps aside, lets Jasmine in the office. Jasmine sits.
Sweet, sweet. Alright, let's make this quick. What can I do for you?
Well, you have to see me, sir.
Oh, right. You're fired.
What?
Kidding! Just kidding. No. We're just cutting your salary.
Derrick laughs. Jasmine forces an uncomfortable laugh.
I'm super serious this time.
Wait, really?
I don't know what's gotten into Jazz. Last week's Vale's Super Swiper manual had 39 typos. You had one job. The last few weeks you've been moving around this place like Eeyore, like you're on autopilot or something.
Jasmine lets that last line sink in.
I'm not saying you have to be Tigger on smack, but I want to know you want to be here.
I know, I just had a heavy day yesterday. Didn't get much sleep. My neighbors are moving.
Look, I feel you. It's hard to work under a young, handsome, successful entrepreneur such as myself, while you yourself are a 33-year-old,
26.
single, plus-sized woman working as a homely proofreader with no guise on where your already parental disappointment of a life is headed. I mean, this obviously isn't your dream job. What'd you go to school for again?
Screenwriting.
We all make mistakes.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, it's sort of basically an English degree.
Yeah, not really, but I want you to know that you have at least 2.5 years before you hit event horizon for your future and succumb to a life of mediocrity. I have faith you can turn it around.
Thanks.
I'm always here for my employees.
Jasmine stands and turns to leave.
So my salary?
Guess you'll find out on the first.
Derrick reaches into his desk, pulls out a bong. He offers. Jasmine shakes her head.
Good girl. Get to work.
He lights up. Interior office day. Jasmine plops down at her desk. She pulls out her pill bottle and pops one. She looks around. Workers cramped in separate cubicles, eyes glued to computer screens, typing away like worker bees as if in unison. Carol brings a glass of water and puts it on Jasmine's desk.
Feel better, honey.
Carol leaves. Jasmine stares at the water glass. Considers. Exterior Calico House day. Jasmine walks to the front door. She stops. Walks away. She stops. Considers. Walks back. She knocks. Mr. Calico, 50s, answers the door. His beach ball beer belly stretching his shirt.
Hey, Mr. Calico.
He raises an eyebrow.
Jasmine, friend of Sheldon's, used to come over in high school, a little pudgier now, longer hair. It had the Yu-Gi-Oh sweatshirt.
Don't recall.
Okay, is Sheldon home?
Who?
Good talk.
Jasmine starts to walk away.
Come up through the back.
Sheldon's head sticks out an upper window. Jasmine manages a half smile. Interior Sheldon's room day. Sheldon and Jasmine enter.
Sorry, you thought you were a process or sort of a reflex.
Standard man cave. 3-screen PC, video games, superhero models, and
Is that a Teddy Geiger poster?
a Teddy Geiger poster takes up the entire wall face.
We gonna have a problem?
Jasmine shakes her head.
You felt it. You believe me, don't you?
Let's not go that far, okay? I'm not really sure what I believe.
I wanted to gently ease you into the truth like in Primer, but after seeing that monstrosity of cheese yesterday I had to expedite. Then I saw the review and
Wait, review?
Cut 2. Jasmine sits at Sheldon's computer. Sheldon paces in the background. On screen, entertainment site. A review of a show that appears to star the Altamonts entitled WILLOWWOOD. We don't see the specifics of the review, but
Jesus.
yeah, not good.
4 episodes in and taking faster than the Michael Richards show.
How'd you find this?
Hacked into Bunker Hill to change my GPA. Last place I applied to actually checked that shit. I don't know what I did, but I found it.
Doesn't it seem more likely this is a prank or something? How would this even work?
I have a theory.
Sheldon pulls a full-size chalkboard out of fucking nowhere.
Where did...
Shut up, Jasmine. Now look, these are the Altamonts, the main characters that the writer created for the show. Well, they have to exist in a world, a whole universe.
He draws 5 stick figures on the board and then draws a circle around them.
But the writer obviously can't conceive every single person, place, and thing in the entire universe of the show. But if the world isn't convincing enough, the characters will start to realize that something's amiss.
Sheldon draws a bigger circle around everything on the board.
So, the writer's subconscious fills in the rest with a sort of buffer zone, pulling knowledge from the mind to create the rest of the universe with enough detail to keep them believing the world is real.
So, like, the Matrix?
No, not like a little, more like Inception, a bit of Solaris in there too, I suppose.
So that makes us...
Part of the buffer zone, to keep the Altamonts convinced this world is real. Same with the rest of the town, glorified sea fillers.
Mm-hmm. And who's spiking our water?
Just being cautious. There could be sentient beings amongst, ensuring we don't deter from the status quo. Or we could be the only ones who know. Equally horrifying scenarios.
Jasmine looks at him and nods.
You don't believe me?
You're nuts.
Can you call off work tomorrow?
Why?
I think I could prove it.
Exterior high school day. A plain-looking school. Jasmine wears a skirt, blouse, glasses, ponytail. Sheldon arrives. Tweed blazer, sweater vest, tie, glasses, a fake beard. Looks like pasted on pubes.
What the hell are you wearing?
You said the dress like a teacher.
Not one from Pornhub.
What? I don't...
Sleeveless blouse, skirt above the knee. I had a laser disc in that cleavage.
Enough! Jeez.
No time. Gotta improvise, come on.
Sheldon walks to the front of the school. Jasmine follows, pulling her blouse up a bit. Interior high school, main office day. Sheldon and Jasmine approach the secretary, 40s, eyes glued to his computer.
The MC Dr. Schreiber. I'm here to give the lecture.
Put your IDs through the scanner. Stick the sticker on your front and make sure it's visible.
The lady here is my latest subject, the nymphomaniac. Engage intercourse with many men's and women's.
Secretary still doesn't look up.
Then she ran out of partners. She used the banana, the cucumber, the pineapple. What is the name of this one?
Jesus Christ.
Jasmine tugs Sheldon away.
Thank you.
The secretary's eyes don't wander from his computer. We see he's watching Irish step dance videos. Interior high school hallway day. Jasmine and Sheldon push through a swarm of high schoolers.
Little overkill with the Sigmund Freud getup.
The hell's Ziggy Freud? I didn't think it would be so easy to gain access to a government educational facility. It's disconcerting.
They round a corner. Interior high school, another hallway day. The banner hangs above. Homecoming dance, Friday night.
I'd expect at the very least a cavity search or
They stop. They peer around, confused, like they've just stepped into another dimension.
Sheldon, what just happened?
I'm not sure. I think my stomach dropped.
Mine too. Everything feels flat.
Poorly lit too. Oh no, Jasmine, we're on set.
We're what?
Sheldon slaps a hand over her mouth, rushes her around the corner. Just as he does, Russ comes walking. He opens his locker, and it's slammed shut in his face by Dylan, 16, a ginger kid wearing an outfit made entirely out of denim.
What's up, Alta moron? Got my squares?
Not right at this moment.
Dylan slams Russ against the lockers, raises his fist.
You a clown? Because you better be clowning me.
More studio audience laughter.
Damn hyenas.
I'm sorry. My mom found them. There was nothing I could do.
There is something you can do.
Dylan punches the lockers next to Russ's head.
You can die.
Did that kid just quote A History of Violence?
Tomorrow night, after the dance, the dumpsters. Don't chicken out.
Dylan walks off, leaving Russ alone. Just then, Samantha, flanked by her posse of popular friends, walks down the hall.
Samantha! Dylan Thompson is gonna kill me tomorrow after the dance.
The bathroom is down the hall, little boy.
Sam?
Samantha grabs him by the arm, speaks in hushed tones.
I told you, my friends can't know we're related. Homecoming queen voting ends tomorrow. I have a lock and you're not gonna mess this up.
But I'm gonna die.
Still have that fake hospital bracelet I gave you?
Russ holds up his wrist, a hospital bracelet with the name Russ Hooker on it.
Then we're good.
Samantha walks off. The studio audience is roaring.
That's not funny, stuck up bitch, I hope.
Sheldon walks into the hallway
Sheldon, what are you?
and bumps into Russ.
Excuse me, watch where you is going, little children. You could get seriously hurt, especially one as chicken-armed as yourself.
Tell me about it.
Now children, just remember, brawn merely wins you admiration, sexual appealization, self-confidence, but brains are where it is at, or as you kids say, you must study, or you may end up like my friend, Mr. Adolf Hitler.
You? You knew Hitler?
I was his bunk buddy at camp. He would spend his days playing the sports with the pretty girls, but played fiddly sticks with his educations. And you know what happened to him?
Well, I mean, well, yeah, he...
He didn't get into college.
Oh.
Who knows what happened to him after that?
A few chuckles from the audience. Russ shoots a glare.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
Yes, very well. Shoot, child.
Russ scrams out of there. Exterior high school day. Sheldon storms out, ripping the pubes off his chin. Jasmine catches up.
That Hitler joke was gold, benign twerps. Now I see how the Big Bang Theory got 9 godforsaken years.
I mean, it was okay.
What was that?
Nothing. So did it work?
Only one way to find out.
Exterior Calico House later.
Holy shit.
Interior Sheldon's room day. Jasmine and Sheldon at the computer. On screen, the latest review for WILLOWWOOD. The main picture is that of Sheldon and Russ speaking in the school hallway.
The Freudian professor was a highlight in an otherwise dull episode.
Damn right.
Even if the Hitler bit rang a little flat.
Son.
It's real. You were right, Jesus!
Look, that's like the 3rd time you've cursed out JC.
Sorry, I didn't know you were Christian.
My bad. Didn't realize I had to be Christian to disapprove of racism.
Sheldon, that's not race.
Jasmine huffs. She sits on Sheldon's bed, aloof.
Why did we stop hanging out?
Can we not?
Seriously.
Dude, I don't know. We weren't really friends, per se. Just 2 losers who hung out by default. Then we had our little tiff, it's eventual. Just like a kidney stone.
I'm sorry about all that crap I said. It's just,
You're not gonna get wet on me, are you? I just washed those sheets.
so like, with all of this, so what? Our memories are delusions? Nothing we do matters? We have no control over our lives? Just living in the background?
Sheldon pulls out a big-ass dry erase board.
Well, if it's any consolation, all of that was just as true as before I told you all this. At least now we can do something about it.
What do you mean?
I mean, we cut their shit up. Add some motherfucking stakes, motherfucker. Jack the ratings up.
We can't do that. These are people.
They're bullshit stock characters.
We can't just mess up their lives.
Lives? These folks are wired than Huxtables. They could use a little conflict. Jasmine, the ratings for this show, our reality, are currently worse than Cop Rock. Now, I don't know what happens when the show gets canceled, but...
Sheldon trails off, anxiety in his voice. Jasmine considers the weight of the situation sinking in. Cut to, Jasmine and Sheldon stare at the dry erase board.
I say we go with the stick worm.
Sheldon writes Russ on the board.
He's the most sympathetic and plain pathetic. They're obviously setting up Russ to be at the dance tomorrow night, with him getting his ass kicked by Ginger Snap. Not sure where the writers are going from there, but given their track record, it's probably going to be anticlimactic. So what should we do?
Me?
You went to school for this shit? You know what the sheeple want? And I remember that stupid poem you wrote for the 10th grade talent show about Gad that got you booed off stage and for the next several weeks in the hall. Wasn't half bad.
Jasmine half smiles, flattered and insulted at the same time.
People underestimate the value of a fine arts education.
Right? Thank you. It's basically an English degree.
Okay, save the mental gymnastics for the cover letters. So tomorrow, I was thinking maybe I resurrect Ziggy Freud and...
Wait! His sister said she was a Locke twin queen, right? What if we stuff the ballot? Vote Russ king.
I said conflict, not inbreeding.
No! Sam will be pissed, Russ is king, and isn't invisible for once in his life.
I mean, I guess.
It might even save him from getting beat up. It's perfect!
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. You, got any other ideas, maybe?
Is it not good? It's good, right?
No, yeah, totally. I'll, print some fake ballots, meet you at school at 10.
Don't you want me to help?
No, I got it.
Okay. So 10 tonight.
Sheldon nods. Jasmine smiles, exits, confidence in her step. Once she's gone,
Mother...
exterior, high school night. Jasmine waits behind the school, checks her phone, 10:15 p.m. She hears growling from a nearby bush. She steps back. The growling gets louder. She braces herself. A hand shoots over her mouth, muffling her screams. She kicks and struggles.
Jasmine, it's me.
Jasmine stops struggling and turns to find Sheldon, wearing a wetsuit, 3-pronged night vision goggles, and a backpack.
The fuck is wrong with you?
Had to test the inventory.
He pulls a remote from his pocket, presses it. Growling emits from the bush. He pulls from the bush a small tape recorder.
Standard diversionary tactic.
Can we just do this?
Sheldon nods. He whips out a silenced pistol.
Shit! Is that real?
Sheldon points it at Jasmine and shoots her in the face with water. Interior, high school, night. Sheldon peeks through a window, sees the window lock. He draws a circle on the window with a magic marker and compass, slowly, carefully. Then he takes a hammer and hits the circle. The window shatters. Interior, high school, hallway, night. Sheldon and Jasmine walk through the school. Sheldon has his water pistol raised.
Is this gonna take long?
Why, got some writing to do?
What's with the finger quotes?
Still on Valium, aren't you?
That's... why?
Look, I too indulge in the occasional benzo binge, but at least I call it what it is.
What's that supposed to mean? You got something you want to say?
We hear banging in the hall. Sheldon and Jasmine go to the end of the hall. All the while, Irish music grows louder. They peer around the corner. The secretary is step dancing. Kilt, garb, eyes forward, intense. A small stereo plays the music.
Luck of the Irish ain't half bad.
What do we do?
Sheldon pulls out the tape recorder, slides it down the hall, pulls out the remote, hits it, and nothing. It's dead. Sheldon looks at the remote, considers. He chucks it down the hall. The secretary stops.
Who's that? Someone there? Step dance is a non-gender specific art.
The secretary goes to investigate, leaving the hallway empty. Sheldon pulls a smaller backpack out of his backpack.
Take the ballots. They keep the voting box in 304.
What about you?
I'll keep Riverdance busy. Go out the window. When you're done, I'll meet you outside. Go!
Jasmine takes the backpack, scrams down the hall. Interior, high school, room 304, night. Jasmine slips in, spots the ballot box is on the desk. She stuffs in the ballots.
This is fine. You're not crazy or anything. Breaking and entering, fixing a high school election because you think your reality's a TV show. Damn it.
Black smoke clouds behind her. She smells.
What the?
Sheldon bursts in.
Run!
Sheldon grabs a chair, smashes it through the window, dives out head first.
Jesus!
Watch it!
Flames roar behind her. She jumps through the window. Exterior, high school, day, and lands on the grass. Sheldon yanks her up. They run.
What happened?
The tape recorder, it malfunctioned. It exploded, Jasmine. Burst into flames. Flame, fire. Poor Shireen, why stand is why? Run!
They hightail it. The front entrance bursts open. The secretary runs out, his stereo still playing the music. Exterior, high school, later. The school is ablaze. Firefighters combat the flames.
Where's Aquaman when you need him, am I right?
Shut the fuck up, Brian.
The fire is finally extinguished. An entire wing of the school is left charred to a crisp. Jasmine and Sheldon watch from afar. Jasmine is horrified. Sheldon is texting.
Can I have a ride home?
Exterior, street, night. Jasmine rides. Sheldon on the pegs, holding her shoulders.
I gotta piss.
Exterior alley, night. Jasmine waits. Sheldon pisses. He zips up.
Can we get food?
Sheldon, we burned down a fucking school.
Drama much? We burned down like 3/8 of a school. Nobody died. Well, there was that overnight orphan puppy shelter.
Jasmine bends over and pukes.
Wait, never mind. I lost funding last May. Whoa, watch the shoes.
Jasmine composes herself. Sheldon grabs her shoulders.
Look, minor setback. We just need to think of another plan. There's no way this can possibly lead back to us. Don't you trust me?
Exterior Altamont house, day. Police cars and SWAT vans out front. Jasmine and Sheldon see the commotion. Jasmine shoots Sheldon a dirty glare. Interior Altamont house, living room, day. Sheldon and Jasmine peek in the window. SWAT members and police officers swarm the house, tipping over furniture, ripping out drawers, the works. 2 cops slap cuffs on Russ as the rest of the Altamont family watches in horror. Standing tall is the no-nonsense Detective Rose, 40s.
This is absurd.
No. You know what's absurd, ma'am? Desecrating an institution of higher learning. You're lucky we didn't Waco your asses.
What proof do you have?
Rhodes lifts up Sheldon's backpack.
Found this in the school, filled with homecoming king ballads for Julio Gonzalez Jr. over here.
Someone could be setting him up.
We also found these.
Rhodes holds up Sheldon's goggles and water pistol.
My goodness, is that real?
Rhodes points the gun and shoots Russ in the face with water.
No, but it's missing the orange tip which indicates it's a fake. A capital offense in some third world countries.
A SWAT team member drops from the ceiling by a rope.
Sir, you're gonna want to see this.
He hands Rhodes a copy of the video game, Splinter Cell. On the front, the main character has the same goggles and silenced pistol.
The final nail in the coffin. Trespassing. Vote rigging. Arson. You're on track to be the next Hillary Clinton, buddy. But perhaps worst of all, we discovered the cause of the fire. Was this.
Rhodes pulls from his pocket a half-burned cigarette. The audience gasps like they've just witnessed a triple homicide. Jasmine sees the cig.
What? That's not.
Dirty smoker. Tobacco toker.
Sweet rhyme, Rhodes.
The 2 cops restraining Russ snicker.
Looks like you're gonna be spending the night in lockup, punk.
Yeah, better not drop the soap.
Dan, what the hell? That's a serious issue. You can't just make jokes about it.
Russ is let out. Jasmine is horrified.
Sheldon, what are we?
But Sheldon's gone. Exterior street, day. Sheldon walks down the street. Jasmine catches up.
Sheldon, this isn't funny anymore.
I know, flipping out like that over a square? Imagine once the tyke starts playing gynecologist with little Timmy from next door.
Sheldon pulls out a pack of cigarettes, lights one.
Oh my god. I knew this was a bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
How are we? I can't. What are we?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know you smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute.
She snatches the pack of cigarettes out of Sheldon's pocket. It's the same brand as the cigarettes found on the couch cushions by Mrs. Altamont.
You started the fire. You planted the cigarette. The ballots, you framed him.
No shit, Miss Marple. The show's rating we're stars. We need to do something drastic.
What about my plan? Oh, you know, the one we actually agreed on?
Stuffing the ballot to fix homecoming? This ain't CBS, sweetie. How trite can you be? Only reason I came to you was because I thought you knew what you were doing with this shtick. Glad to hear 4 years tuition and gold mine of nerves all went to waste on a hack.
That's it. Jasmine lunges, takes Sheldon to the ground, starts slapping the shit out of him. As they struggle, Mrs. Combs passes by. She sighs, enamored by the sight of young love.
Just how Merv and I used to do it.
Back to Jasmine, still slapping the shit out of Sheldon.
Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ!
Bigot!
Sheldon puts his feet on her stomach, hoists her. She lands on her back in the grass. Both get to their feet, exhausted.
Why couldn't you have left me out of this?
I had no one else to turn to.
We're not even friends. We were never friends, just like you said.
Guess you're the closest I ever got.
Jasmine shakes her head, considers. Nowhere else to go.
What now?
Interior Sheldon's room, day. Jasmine paces anxiously. Sheldon at the computer reads. On screen, latest review. The main picture is of Russ in a squad car, terrified to tears.
They loved it. Audiences love sympathetic characters being dragged over the coals. Masochistic fucks.
So how are we gonna get him out?
Hell if I know.
How do you not have a plan?
I'm the one who got the kid booked. Want me to wipe your ass too?
Jasmine starts to retort.
Supper! That is directed at no one in particular and surely does not establish my parentage of any parties present.
Sheldon rolls his eyes.
Let's just sleep on it and spitball some ideas tomorrow.
What about Russ?
What are we gonna do? Lose him?
Jasmine frowns. She goes to leave.
Wait.
Sheldon goes to his closet, pulls out a computer keyboard.
It's an obsolete piece of shit, but it should get the job done.
Jasmine takes the keyboard.
And look, Jasmine, I know you have the propensity towards crippling anxiety and self-doubt, but I just want you to know that I know you have it inside of you to not just save WILLOWWOOD, but our entire reality. You just need to believe in yourself and that you have the talent, because I believe in you.
Jasmine flushes red, humbled.
That was nice, Sheldon. Thanks.
And also keep in mind that if you do fail, it will mean the instantaneous eradication of everyone you have ever known or loved.
Jasmine's smile starts to slowly fade.
Their existence brought to a screeching halt, replaced by an endless black void, while the vastness of the universe will continue on, as if our inconsequential lives never existed in the first place.
Jasmine's expression is now that of palpable anxiety.
Thanks.
Anytime.
Interior, Jasmine's apartment, night. Jasmine at her computer, Sheldon's keyboard in front of her. Open dock, blank, hopeless as ever. She takes a breath, puts her hands on the keys, and slam.
The fuck is this?
Why are you opening my mail?
Extra large latex condoms?
They're your wedding present.
I'm allergic to latex!
Stop yelling at me!
I'm not yelling at you!
Jasmine huffs, shoves her chair back. Interior, Jasmine's apartment, bathroom, night. Jasmine takes the pill bottle. She's about to pop one, but stops. Something comes to her. Interior, Jasmine's apartment, night. Jasmine unscrews the air vent, which faces the Lovebird's apartment.
I never made a pass at your sister-in-law!
She uses a broomstick, pushes the pill bottle to the back of the vent and around the corner.
She showed me the photos.
She's a nurse! I wanted her medical opinion!
She replaces the vent cover, takes her phone, dials. Cut 2. We hear the neighbor's bed rocking, animalistic moans of pleasure. Jasmine sits on her bed, biting her nails. Bang, bang, bang! 3 loud knocks on the neighbor's door.
The fuck is that?
The door is answered.
Well, well, well. How's it hanging, Sid and Nancy? Search it, boys.
We hear police officers rummage through the apartment.
You can't just barge in here.
The hell I can't. There's this little thing called the Emancipation Proclamation. Read it sometime, you inbred shit. Hey, make sure to check that water guy lunchbox too.
Sir, we found these in the vent.
We hear a pill bottle rattle. Jasmine perks up.
Prescription drug dealer? Innocence. Stealer?
Not your best, Rhodes.
We hear the locking of handcuffs.
Get the fuck off me!
Fascist fucks.
Looks like you two just made a dinner reservation at county jail.
Haha, yeah. And guess what's the entree? Tossed salad for...
Dan, you can't just say crazy shit like that. You're a police officer.
We hear the couple being forced out, their protests fading until they disappear. Peace and quiet. Jasmine smiles. Then she sits. Then she types, her hands lighting across the keyboard. Off Jasmine, typing into the night. Fade out.